Today I'm making one of my favorite sandwiches, meatball sandwich. This starts with cracking an egg. I've got about a cup and a half, maybe a little less, of fresh breadcrumbs. You take fresh bread, put it in the food processor. About 2 ounces of milk. About half a cup of Parmesan. This is half a yellow onion, 3 cloves of garlic, food processed, pretty fine. Mix that together, add about 1.25 pounds of ground beef. I'm going to be making 12 meatballs with a little over 2 pounds of meat. This is a pound hot Italian sausage. So they're going to be pretty big, each one, and really delicious. I'm going to make 12 equal segments and roll those into balls, bake them in a muffin tin at 375. It gives them a nice crust. It lets the inside stay tender, and then we will make an easy and delicious tomato sauce that they'll simmer in and just continue to get more tender, more flavorful, more delicious. And I'm really excited to make this dish right now because I'm going to be using homemade hoagie rolls that I made this morning that look amazing, smell amazing. I really can't wait to try. I also have this idea where I'm going to take some of the inside of the roll out in 4 spots to just kind of create little divots for the meatball to get held in. Meatball sandwich is kind of messy, it's part of the fun, but wanted to give this a try where kind of create a little holder for the meatball to keep it in place inside the sandwich. So once I get this mixed through a little bit, I'm going to add some salt, pepper, and Italian seasoning. Just need to wash my hands before I use my pepper mill. So I'm going to add that, mix this a little bit more, and then start rolling the meatballs. I've thoroughly mixed the sausage with the beef, breadcrumbs, egg, onion, garlic, some salt and pepper. Really smells amazing. Now we're just going to make 12 of these. Put them in a muffin tin. Really helps keep their shape. More of the surface area of the meatball gets a nice crust from the baking, but once they cook in the sauce, and that's what we'll be making next, they just get really nice and tender on the outside, but just keep a little bit of a crunch, a little bit of a crust on the outside of the meatball. It's really great. These are going to go in the oven, 375 for 20 minutes. As promised, the easy, delicious tomato sauce. Got some extra virgin olive oil heating up, 4 cloves of garlic. I'll let those cook until they get a little bit golden around the edges, but not too dark. So I'll be adding some black pepper, salt, oregano, crushed red pepper. Let that all start to flavor the oil nicely. Once the garlic gets a little more color, you're going to hit it with a splash of wine. It's going to be a Bordeaux. The garlic starting to color. toast. So I'll throw in a little bit of wine. And some fresh tomatoes. And just let this simmer while those meatballs continue to bake. Then we're going to drop them in. The meatballs will add flavor to the sauce. The sauce will add flavor and tenderize the meatballs. These are ready to take out, go into the sauce. I'll let these simmer in here, exchange flavors for about 15-20 minutes. The assembly for this meatball sandwich starts by slicing through one side of this hoagie roll, leaving a hinge. I think I mentioned earlier what I was going to do is empty out just a little pocket to hold those meatballs. So it's going to get 3 of the big meatballs. So by scooping out little divots like that, that should help meatballs stay in place. Also going to be spreading some pesto on one side, fresh mozzarella. Going to melt this before putting the meatballs in. Also going to put some cherry peppers. I like a little heat, extra bite. Going in the oven with this just until the cheese melts. Pesto, cherry peppers, the meatballs, they're just so tender on the inside, a little crust on the outside from the baking, and then the bread, soft in the middle, a light crunch to the outside, but still easy to eat. Easily the best meatball sandwich I've ever had.